above the white tent, you see a roof looking straight across. Right, that is the harbor master's office. Right below that is the public restroom. So if you just walk to the left, there's a sidewalk that'll take you through, and public restrooms right there. Thanks so much. Sounds like the VelociRiders are not much further out. I'm thinking about 2.5 minutes.
All right, the Wisconsin dinosaurs are getting close. Oh, whoops, sorry.
VelociRiders. In the same prehistoric realm. Pretty good.
Small arms, big legs, always hungry.
I like that. Small arms, big legs, always hungry. That's awesome. All right, thank you, Jeff. Bikers Without Borders, if you could support this other team coming in, that would be amazing. I'd love to get some Brazilian energy going here. Brazil meets Wisconsin. All right, here is our escort vehicle, and the VelociRiders are right behind it. Seven days, 14 hours, 54 minutes from Wisconsin, the VelociRiders. VelociRiders, if we could have you remove your helmets and come on up on stage. All right. So. All right, let's hear it for the VelociRiders. And Rick Bothling is here with your finishers medals. All right, crew, if you could come up and join your racers, please. I was going to say, did you have a crew of 4 with a 4-person team? 9. That would be very amazing. If we could get the riders lined up, I'd love to just have a quick chat with you. So I want all this on. So yeah, we could just have the riders up here right now. I'm sure you've already got one going on. Of course. So tell us what it was like to be out here with some really good competition, because a lot of times in something as long as RAAM, you end up in just this spot where, you know, there's a lot of other riders out there, but at the same time, there's nobody close enough for you to chase. There's nobody close enough behind you to really push you, and you're just kind of like, we're all alone out here. You weren't in that situation. What was that like for you to have really a race going on the whole time?
Well, it's like somebody said, if there's one bicycle on the road, it's a pleasure ride. If there's two cyclists on the road, it's a race. And so we had all the Brazilians and a Norwegian team, and we were all battling back and forth for 3,000 miles. And so coming into probably, an hour before the finish, we were ahead. The Brazilians were in second place, and the Norwegians were in third place. And those guys had the best strategy because they kicked it up a notch and beat us by probably 30 minutes at the finish, but they started earlier than us, so we actually won. But you know, it's like they were cheering us on, we're cheering them on, the Norwegians, everybody, we were all having such a great time. We'd ride together, we'd say hi, we know a lot of their names, and In fact, Peter Veland, who comes up here in probably 45 minutes, you have to say hi to him from Craig. He'll know.
That would be great. Well, I want you to be able to get down and mix with them some before they run off. So, love the name of the team, and looks like you had a whole lot of fun with the VelociRiders. See the custom shoes, and yeah. So, how did this team come together?
So my wife and I and a friend of ours, Scott, and Leslie Wente in Janesville, Wisconsin, own a bike shop, Velocity Multisport and Cycling. And so anything we do, we just try to tag the Veloci side of it. And so as we were starting to do this, Eric, husband or Beth over here, or fiance, I don't know, wherever we go with that. Anyway.
10 years. It's fine.
10 years something, common law. But anyway, so came up with a really cool logo. With the VelociRider, and going off of the Velociraptor. And so we're a little arms, big legs, always hungry kind of team. And so that's kind of where this spawned from. And so I've been following RAAM for a long time and just got the chance with these great people in this crew to try it and just kind of show that we got a group from Wisconsin that can go out and do this. We're not cat racers. We're not anything other than a bunch of guys and gals that like to go out and ride and see if we could do it for 3,029 miles, I think is the total.
37.
37.
So even further than you thought.
So I think for a rookie team to finish and accomplish and to be under 8 days with a really cool crew that supported us hugely. I mean, we had 9 people going on a crew, so they were nonstop 24 hours a day that if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have made it at all. So this is, amazing experience.
Awesome. So 4 friends get together, come out, and you just crush it out here. You had a great time?
We did. We learned a lot. We learned that it's certainly, without the crew, it's more than just a bike ride. It's about personalities, no sleep, how do you get along, and move that train across the country without stopping. And so I think we did a pretty good job of that. Our goal was 7 days. Our goal was 7 days. I thought I was crazy, but I said, let's do it. And by God, we did it. So.
Nice job. Sounds like you've learned enough to take an hour off of next year's time.
Y'all can have it.
They're all sleeping right now.
So tell us about the bike shop and how this came to be, and how did you select your team?
Well, that was all Jason. I mean, he's had this dream for, you said 5 years, Jason?
5 going on 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. So
She was a late entry. We had
I
a guy
was.
quit in January.
So you actually got stronger.
Yeah, we had a guy quit.
That's right.
So then we had a meeting, and we're like, okay, of the people we know, who should we select? And Beth was the
climbing special.
I'll never forget the conversation. We're sitting in the coffee shop, and we're like, all right, here's some people. We had some alternates, and we're like, all right, what about Beth? So we call Beth. Beth, we had a guy drop out. We'd really like you to join. What do you think?
And your answer was?
let me think about it.
No, she said no to start.
She's like, well, we got some trips planned, and I'm not sure that I want to do that. We all look at her like, oh, shit.
She goes, Eric, what do you think? Do it.
Now, for the
So that
record,
was- yeah, that
it
was-
took all of 15 minutes for her to call us back and say,
I call back.
yeah.
And I'm glad you did.
Absolutely. This was a great experience that I'll absolutely never forget.
Perfect. And you're going to come back with a different mixed team of 3 women and 1 guy next time, right?
Oh, man. I don't know.
All women's team.
Well, VelociRiders, thank you very much. Hope you have a great rest of your time here in Annapolis, and congrats on a great ride.